I have an amazing client based in New York called Neale who has for most of his life collected and commissioned miniature objects. So we decided that it would be wonderful and very fitting to produce a tiny little cabinet to take these wonderful artifacts. We've thrown so many different ideas around, but we knew that we wanted to do something based on the stars, around the ideas of the planets, and certainly all the people that created the wonderful heavens that we know and love in terms of mapping them today. The first issue was what this is going to look like, and I went back into the Venetian architecture and the domes of St. Mark's to look at the architecture and to find an element that was going to be able to be represented in a small, tiny little cabinet. One of the greatest discoveries was Copernicus in terms of the way that he discovered and started to map out the heavens. We found some beautiful illustrations of the way that he viewed the solar system and decided to use this engraving on the back of the glass. The thought then was to be able to open up this dome and discover little tiny books or an object that was going to be inside this. It also gave us the opportunity to be able to use a tiny little star chart on the segments of the dome that represented his life and his wife's life in terms of the date that they were born. The other technicality was creating a door that actually you couldn't see. You then press the side panel at the bottom, and out of that comes another space to be able to store a tiny little book, again all based on the heavens. We also wanted to represent people that had contributed to the way that we look at the heavens now, so we have their signatures embossed into the blue leather wrapping around the entire globe. It's such a privilege at Gosling to be given commissions that have a sense of individual personality. This one, the Dome of Curiosities, represents the client so perfectly, and it's exciting to think in 300 or 400 years' time people are going to marvel at the creation of it.